What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Facebook fam? It is Tuesday, and you guys know what goes down here on Tuesday. Wife Chat with Gail goes down here on Tuesday. So do me a favor. Make sure that you are hitting the share button and you are telling all my one sexy wives that Wife Chat is going down here on Facebook. And so you guys know I get excited every single Tuesday that I get an opportunity to come talk to you guys and hang out with you guys. And again, thank you so much for joining me. So do me a favor, make sure that you're hitting the share button. Make sure that you're hitting, letting everybody know that Wife Chat is going down here. And so again, I hope you're having an amazing Tuesday. Again, I absolutely love to come talk with you guys. And so tonight, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the 5 things that your marriage needs every single day. Again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you're hitting the share button. Make sure that you're letting all my one sexy wife know that Wife Chat is going down here. Again, I had some questions, but I had answered a lot of the questions that I have gotten in a couple, times in previous videos. So I wanted to do something new. Again, thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you so much for hitting the share button, letting all my one sexy wives know that Wife Chat is going down. And so again, tonight I want to talk to you about 5 things that your marriage needs every single day. Because again, we begin to take each other for granted. We begin to literally just think that, we can just coast along on this journey called life. And let me just tell you, we can't do it. I'll be right back. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me. And these things that I'm going to talk to you about tonight are very practical things, but they're things that I have to remind myself to do every single day as well. And again, thank you so much. Hey, Sissy, how are you? Denise, thank you so much for joining me. Make sure that you're hitting the share button. But again, the first thing you need to do is learn and respect each other every single day. Respect each other every single day. Respect each other's space. Respect each other's thoughts. Respect each other's time. Because again, when you've been with somebody for any length of time, and even if you have not been with your spouse for a long period of time, sometimes you take them for granted and you lose respect for them. And so that's the first thing that you want to be mindful of every single day, that you respect them. And sometimes it's hard, especially when you feel that you're not being respected in the relationship. But again, I've been at this 32 years, and sometimes I'm like, I've told Gail before, like, I've lost respect for you for some of the decisions that you made or some of the things you've said to me or whatever. But again, I had to realize that he felt the same way as well. So make sure that you respect your spouse on a daily basis, right? And I always tell the people that I get the opportunity to coach and whatever, that twice a year you need to do a marriage checkup, right? You need to ask the hard questions, because sometimes we take each other for granted. And then when we get in these rough spots, we're like, I didn't see this coming. But a lot of times it's because you have literally lost respect for one another. So that's number 1. Number 2 is praise and encouragement. Especially in the space that we're living in right now, so many people feel defeated if they have lost a job, if they feel like, what they're doing does not matter, all of those kind of things. And we as wives need to do a really good job of encouraging our spouses, because it's hard. It is hard being a man, especially if they want to be the head of the household and make good decisions and make good financial decisions and be a provider and cover your household with prayer. It's a lot. And we as wives need to encourage them. And we find it very easy to tick off all the things that they've done wrong, right? And we find it hard to tick out all the things that they do right. And that's the reason why, if you're on my email list, all this month, I have challenged the wives to do a 30-day gratitude challenge where you just write down something every single day that your spouse has done right. And then you gift them that at the end of the 30 days. And it's free on my website. You can go there under the shop, and it's just called 30 Days of Gratitude. Because again, sometimes it's hard, right? Especially when you have a lot going on, to be able to say, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for taking out the trash. Thank you so much for getting whatever they do. You can find something positive. Just like we can find something negative, try to find something positive about your spouse. And what is been really crazy about this 30-day gratitude, 30 days of gratitude, I get analytics, and more men have actually been downloading the gratitude challenge. And I actually created it out of, me, always being able to tick off 20 things that Gail did wrong and be struggling to think of one thing he did right. And God led me on this journey. And he's like, you need to stop being able to pick apart everything negative and be able to talk about stuff he does positive, like going to work every single day. Because there's some women, husbands won't even go to work, had nothing to do with the pandemic at the time. They just won't go to work, right? Or, they're not a provider. They don't check on you if you're sick or any of those things. So I developed that out of my prayer time, and God was just saying, you need to be able to gift him. And when I literally gifted Gail that, and it wasn't in a nice form as it is now, but when I gifted him that sheet, he was like, wow, gee, thank you. And a tear rolled down his eyes, because again, I was one of those women could tick off all the things he did not do in a day and couldn't find out one thing right. So my thought story is that encourage and praise one another, right? Even if you think that your spouse is not going to give it back to you, let me just tell you, you sow for everything that you want. Sow for everything that you want. So give him praise anyway. And again, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I truly, truly appreciate each and every last one of you guys. Make sure that you're hitting the share button. Number 3 is affection. Show your spouse some affection every single day. Even if it's just walking up to him and giving him a hug. Even if it's just sitting on a couch and placing his head in your lap, or you put your head in, just show your spouse some affection. It doesn't have to always lead to sex, but physical touch can repair and restore anything. It has been shown, now when babies are born, they go straight to skin because they want you to create that bond. And when you and your spouse have a bond outside of the bedroom, that is the most powerful thing that you can have. So show your spouse some affection every single day, even when you're not in a good space. Even when you're not in a good space. And I know sometimes that's hard, but let me just tell you, a physical touch can literally transform how you're feeling, how you're thinking, and how you're acting towards each other. Number 4, show your spouse some grace. Show your spouse some grace every single day, because we make mistakes every single day. And trust and believe me, they're not getting any grace outside of the house. So show your spouse some grace, because when you make a mistake, you're going to want grace right back. Even when you think that the mistake that they made is devastating and you can't recover from it quickly, or you think that, like, how could you do it? show some grace, because the tables will turn. You will make a mistake, and you want grace to be put up on you and your mistake as well. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you. Like you guys, you don't understand. I appreciate you guys getting on here, but show your spouse some grace and do it on a daily basis. Even when you're frustrated, show some grace, because again, the tables will turn and you're going to need some grace as well. The fifth, but not the last thing, it's the most powerful thing that you can do for your spouse and for your marriage daily, is pray every single day without fail, right? Even when you think, I don't have nothing else to pray about, I don't have anything else to say, God, you know the situation, pray anyway. And I remember it was a space and time where, Gail and I was in such a bad space. I got to the point where I was like, God, there's nothing else for me to pray about. You already know, I've already turned this over to you. But he said, go again. And so what I literally had to do is I had to write out cue cards, like index cards, so I could read them, because I was not coming from a place of prayer from my heart. I was coming from my head because I was just tired. But he said, come again, do it again. And so I had to literally write down, God, I thank you for Gail, that he's the head of our household. He makes wise decisions concerning us. He loves me like you love the church. Seriously, I had a stack of index cards that I had to read, because I was just like, you know what? This is, I hear what you're saying, God, but like my flesh just ain't with it right now. But I will tell you, the more I did it, it became where I didn't need those cards as an aid anymore. I didn't need those as a crutch. It flowed out of my belly, right? And those same prayers that I prayed years ago when we were struggling are the same prayers that I pray over marriages all around the world. Every single morning at 4 a.m., I am going in and interceding without fail, even when I don't feel like it. When Gail and I are in an amazing space, but I still go in, because that has been the call on my life ever since before I even knew I started doing this, because I know what the struggle is. So if you're in a space and you feel like there's nothing else I can do, I done prayed about it, I done turned it over to God, I done laid hands on him, I done sung about it, I done spun around about it, or whatever, do it anyway. Because I'm telling you, your Father in heaven hears you, and he will make things right if you stay diligent. And so again, I appreciate you guys so much for hopping on here. Now, if you want me to talk about absolutely any topic, I will talk about it. All you have to do is inbox me. You can put it in this chat. I come back and I read every last one of you guys' comments. I answer questions. And again, I want to see you guys win. We do not have to go into 2021 with raggedy marriages. We don't have to do it. And if you implement respect every single day in your marriage, if you implement encouragement and praise, if you implement affection every single day, if you implement grace every single day, if you implement prayer every single day, I'm telling you that you will see a difference in your marriage. These things are tried and true. I do them every single day. Do I get it right every single day? No. Am I perfect every single day? No. But do I try to implement these things? Absolutely. I don't get on here and tell you guys something that I ain't done myself. I get on here and y'all can tell, y'all know I'm real honest. I tell you my good, my bad, and my ugly, and all of my flaws and everything else in between, because I want you guys to win. And I know the struggle is real. I know COVID has blown a lid on so many things that we have been hiding and not dealing with in our marriages. Because let me just tell you, my scheduler and everything has blown up. And I thank God for it, that you are brave enough to reach out and say, Gail, I'm struggling and I need help. I appreciate you for that. But just know, when you come to me, you got to do the work. Know that you got to do the work. So again, I love you guys to pieces. Have an amazing Merry Christmas. I'm telling you, have an amazing Merry Christmas. Don't worry about the gifts. Don't worry about who didn't get what. Enjoy your family. Be safe. Love up on one another, because we lost so many people this year. I lost 6 people that have came to BSB just in this one calendar year. One of the ladies who praise danced for me lost her life to COVID. So listen, it ain't about the gifts. It's not about that. It's about quality time with people who matter. It ain't about all the stuff, the Xboxes and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff is replaceable. People and lives and telling somebody that you care about them is what is most important. And I don't know who that was for, but again, Merry Christmas from the Crowder family. You guys know on Thursday, I'm just going to say it out there, and I know my people are listening. On Thursday, we're going to have our annual gingerbread house decorating contest. You guys are going to vote. I have always won because I am just that good. But my people here at my house think that they're going to take over. So we're going to post the pictures, and I'm going to let them post them, and y'all vote on them. So just on Thursday, look on Thursday night about 8 o'clock. Y'all come on in here and just look and pick the one that was the best. And y'all gonna know it's gonna be mine, because I'm just good like that. But anyway, I love you guys to pieces. Merry Christmas. Be safe. If you need me, you know where to find me. GailCrowder.com. I'm here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. I'm on my YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. every Thursday. And again, I love you guys to pieces. Have an amazing, amazing night. Merry Christmas. I love you guys.